What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 2K15 in 2021 on the PS5. I am still on NXT, headed towards that #1 contender spot. I'm now getting a shot against a top man, top guys at NXT. Let's see who that top guy happens to be. You just have to believe. From being a top guy in NXT to being paid to sit at home, who's calling me? Who's calling the Slug? Oh man, it's off the hook and off the chain. The masked nerd is here. And I didn't set this entrance, so they gave me this entrance. I have this, like, old Nokia phone with the actual numbers. That's obviously not a smartphone. Look at that thing. It's got numbers on the screen. Yeah, alright. Old school, man. Got that Nokia. We're doing it. Gonna fight Bo freaking Dallas. I'll call you later. I'll call you later. My GameStop stock is down. No, diamond hands. Diamond hands. To the moon. And here comes Bo Dallas. You love to see it. BOLIEVE. Alright, now, I welcome you to a fine Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. We have perhaps nearing the end, supposedly, of our Wednesday Night Wars, our head-to-head battle of NXT and AEW. Because the word going around now is that soon they're going to be announcing that NXT is moving to Tuesdays, as is the rumor. Obviously not a factual thing yet, but right now they're rumoring that NXT will be on Tuesdays starting on April the 14th. So that thing should happen soon. That announcement should happen shortly if it's happening next month after WrestleMania. So that's going to be, is that, I would imagine, because of the hockey. Because the NBC Sports is winding down, and therefore the hockey, supposedly, is going to USA, and hockey happens on Wednesday nights. So hockey, more important than the NXT. But attackslug gonna hopefully prove to be more important here than the Bo Dallas. We'll see. B team, go, go, go. I did change some moves here, and also I learned that the reason I did not have the chain wrestling in the previous Let's Play this game with Ebenezer was because Ebenezer is a super heavyweight, and therefore he is exempt from having to do this garbage that is the chain wrestling. So that's gonna be... I hate you, Bo. I hate you. Get there. Rolling around, the arm lock, the arm bar, the arm grab. Get there. Wrench it. And then punch him. Just good old-fashioned whomping him. Nope. Not enough. So yes, that is the current rumor on NXT and AEW. We'll see if NXT actually moves or not. But that is what's going around in the dirt sheet chatter and whatnot. Also, there was a dude in the front row, like, wearing the Bray Wyatt fedora, but also wearing a John Cena t-shirt. Would the same fan have those two pieces of clothing in 2014-15? I have my doubts. That should be on the opposite ends there of the spectrum for fans. But what do I know? I'm just saying it's a weird choice, is all. So, otherwise, being Wednesday, we have some big shows here from both NXT and AEW. NXT has the women's tag team titles being defended. So, Nia and Shayna versus Dakota and Raquel Gonzalez. Brainbuster! And also, we have the ongoing Adam Cole, why? Why, Adam, why? Why'd you do it? Tell us, type business. But, more importantly, over on TNT, over on AEW, we have opening the show is the mixed tag team match featuring Shaquille O'Neal and Jade Cargill versus Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet. And they're opening the show with that, so they clearly have hopes in keeping people who tune in for the curiosity, which they will, and keeping them there on that show. So if I had to wager a guess, because they've already announced on this show, we will see Paul White. He is signed with AEW. So if you already have these extra eyeballs that you wouldn't have had otherwise because Shaq, why wouldn't you have a Big Show and Shaq face-to-face in that first half an hour or however long that match is going to be? Like, that to me sounds like what you should do to get people talking the next day. For that, what's the important thing that happened, and getting them to hopefully continue to tune in to AEW with, oh my god, Big Show and Shaq. Now, granted, that match would have been a bigger deal like 10 years ago, when it was supposed to happen originally, or when they wanted it to happen originally, when Shaq was still doing basketball, when he guest hosted Raw years ago. Mashing the X button and crawling towards the ropes. Bo Dallas, you've not done enough here to earn this submission. Diabolical. Shut up, Cole. So that's my guess, is that we will have at some point on this show a face-to-face between Shaq and Big Show. If they don't, that seems like wasted potential. Even if that potential was actually been wasted the past decade or so, when it should have happened at WrestleMania. But teasing what would have been WrestleMania matchup on your free TV on AEW, to me, seems like a good idea. Like, money-wise. Granted, it's not going to get the wrestling fans excited, but from a more mainstream perspective, that should get more folks talking about it. And that's the whole point of booking people like Shaq in the first place, to get a more mainstream attention on your product. So I suppose we'll see on that. But it is the go-home show for Revolution crud this weekend. And that's, you know, we'll see some things between Mox and Omega, I'm sure, and whatever else is going on with that, your tag team business, the tag team titles. Bo, I don't want to believe. I'm fine not believing. But also, I was doing pretty good here, and Bo seems to know best. But, don't you no-sell my suplex, you bum. You absolute bum. The hammer throw into, yeah, that's a problem. Thankfully, I got a side Russian leg sweep on Bo. I don't want to believe. The lariat to the back of the head. I'll take it. Okay. Pick him up. Hit that. Oh my god. Bo has finish. Bo has finish. I'm not trying to get hit with his finish. I honestly forget what it is. Is it the running Bo dog? I don't want to get hit with the running Bo dog. That would not be good for your boy. I could lose this matchup with Bo Dallas. Man, I kind of miss the other forms of trying to kick out in this game. That's kind of, this form, it's just a little rough, man. It's a little rough. Oh no! The takeover! What? That was not your finish, Bo. What was that? It was just a simple wrestling takeover. And not even a 1 count for Bo Dallas. He does not get that luxury, but he still has finish. So, otherwise, elsewhere, we have confirmation that NWA has a new deal, and it is with Fight TV, and they are back on pay-per-view on the 21st of this month with Back for the Attack. And that is the same day as Fastlane. So I don't know what time that show is going to be airing, because it's the same day as Fastlane. Here it is! Running Bo Dog! That's not good. I'm going to lose this match to Bo Dallas. I'm sorry, Mr. Regal. I've let you down. I've let you down. I couldn't beat Bo Dallas. I could not. I could not. BOLIEVE. I put up a good fight there, but come on. My overall is 56, and he hit the Bo Dog. What do you want from me? Here it is. Here's the finish. The Bo Dog. And that's going to be all she wrote for ya boy, Bo Dallas, victorious on NXT. So that makes me the enhancement talent for this match. Okay. 4-star match. Got me some SP and some VC. Win or lose, what matters most is you put on a good match. And you did that tonight. So against his best judgment, I'm getting that #1 contenders match. Don't prove me wrong on this. So I lose to Bo Dallas, but I still get my #1 contenders NXT championship matchup. Stay tuned, says Regal. Attack Slug, tonight is the night. Good luck. El Hondero in my way once again. I will take out El Hondero and get my spot for that NXT championship. Also, we have the fact that NWA Power is returning on the 23rd of the month. So, pay-per-view happening on 21st and Power back on the 23rd. So, NWA just keeps kicking. It ain't dead yet. Also, in some NXT news, Casey Catanzaro is injured with an LCL tear. I don't know how long that is of an injury to recover from, but hey, at least in the picture where she announced the injury, she was wearing a mask. It can be done, Casey. Stop being stupid. Anyhow, we have one more thing to discuss today, and I'm going to be very careful here again with my words, because we know that Mr. Joey Ryan is very litigious to folks who just talk, right? And I don't want to get sued. I can't afford it. So here are the facts. There was a charity show being booked for the ladies, right? It was a women's charity show, and there were a bunch of names there from AEW, or at least a few names there from AEW being booked on this show. Also, Molly Holly and, you know, some names on the indies and whatnot, right? And then the poster came out, and on the poster was notably blackballed from the industry, Joey Ryan. And everyone's like, wait, huh? People did some digging. It turns out that the show was being booked by Bar Wrestling, which is owned by Joey Ryan. So Tony Khan steps in and says, look, I didn't know that our talent who's on this show was on this show, and he was on this show, and he's booking this show. And if that is the case, then not. They're not allowed to be on that show with that guy. And then some other talent from AEW said also, anytime that this particular charity was doing shows, it was not a real charity, or it was not a legit thing, it was kind of a scam. So the whole thing was just super suspect to a lot of folks, and therefore that show got canceled. So, was that the plan to begin with? I don't know. I think had he not been on the poster, it wouldn't have happened, and people would not have noticed. That happened a couple of years back with one Michael Elgin on some shows in the Midwest. It's a whole thing. So, the continual blackballing of Mr. Joey Ryan continues, and again, those are just what happened. Those are factual things. I didn't say anything here that could be construed as lawsuit worthy, so don't sue me. I'm broke. You won't get anything. Anyhow, besides that, kind of it for news today. But that was kind of what's going on in the past day or so. And looking forward to seeing what the hell's going to happen here on AEW with Shaq tonight. Like it should be, if nothing else, a spectacle. A sports entertainment spectacle. So, gee, imagine that. Hondero, easier to fight than Bo Dallas. Huh. Alright. Look. Signature. German. And I did change the finish. I did. Charge finish. Bringing back one of the classics. Slug. Sploder. Could it be? It is. Now you notice the guy in that front row who did have on the Cena shirt and the fedora no longer has on that fedora. Thinking. 1, 2, 3. What? Huh? Hondero? That was it. That was over. It was done. We were done here. Good lucha things. Boom! Brainbuster. Pinfall. 1, 2. How? It looked like 3 to me. That's for sure. It sure looked like a 3 to me. Hurricane Rana from Hondero. I am flabbergasted that he has the audacity and the gall to get in my way for that NXT title. Pop you in the back of the neck. That's what you get. Reverse lariat. Pin! I'm holding circle. It's telling me no. And he just barely. Why? I have to hit 2 finishers on Hondero. Why? Can't I just... Oh, I just heard the line. He said the line. Putting those educated feet to good use. Thanks, King. One, 2. How is this still a near fall, Hondero? I know I'm overall 56, but still, I'll pull a Miz there and pin you again. I'm gonna wear you out. Man, okay. This is intriguing. Big belly to belly, my freaks and my peaks. And Hondero fighting harder than I had particularly thought he would. I've beaten him before, and that was that on that. So we'll keep you down. We'll keep you down, Hondero. Neckbreaker. And taunt. Get back to 100%. Hit another German and a slug exploder. And then maybe, just maybe, put you away for good. Spine on the pine. From the Slugster. 89%. I need some new taunts. I need that old eat it, yeah. It's way faster. Like in Battlegrounds. Scoop Slam. Alright. 100%. There it is. Hondero. Going for that German. Nope, he blocked it. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he block it? Why wouldn't he be an absolute pain in my behind? Hondero! I hate you. Because now I gotta build it again. Like, I still have green health here. I'm doing phenomenally against Hondero, but I just can't put the man away. And I don't get it. He is a top-tier lucha here in NXT. Okay, Brain Buster. Pick him right up into signature. The German on the back of his freaking neck, like Nakamura and John Cena. And then we have the charged finish. And then we lock in the Slug Exploder. That, and I can't capitalize. Power pin. 1, 2, 3. The hard-fought victory from the Attack Slug. I did that Slug Exploder. It is almost unbelievable. 4.5 stars. Instant classic. That was exactly what I wanted to see. I'm definitely the #1 contender for the NXT title. Congratulations, sunshine. I am thankfully not a miserable little toe rag. Which means that, I guess tomorrow, I get to fight a bastard. I'll see you next time. I'll see you here. More videos. And I'm out.